Hi, welcome to 504 Absolutely Essential Words. This is Teacher JR from camglish.com. Today's episode is just going to be a short one. It's not as long as the previous videos because today we're going to have only one activity. Okay, and this activity is about the vocabularies in lesson 7. So we're not going to have lesson 8 today, but we're going to have lesson 8 for the next videos. So, are you ready to start? Okay, so let's start. So, our activity is on fill in the blanks. So, just like what we've been doing before, you just have to place the appropriate, or just have to tell the appropriate word for each sentence. So let's have number 1. We have tried for over 200 years to blank the United States Constitution. What's your answer? The answer is preserve. We have tried for over 200 years to preserve the United States Constitution. Number 2. The blank weather predictions upset him. What's the answer? It is gloomy. The gloomy weather predictions upset him. Number 3. Will Karen blank to having her baby pictures published in the school newspaper? What's the appropriate word? It's consent. Will Karen consent to having her baby picture published in the school newspaper? Number 4. I found a blank collection of old books in the attic. The answer is unique. I found a unique collection of old books in the attic. Number 5. Dave knew that if he mistreated her, she would blank it. The answer is resent. Dave knew that if he mistreated her, she would resent it. Number 6. The president blanked the criminal activities that were going on. The answer is denounced. The president denounced the criminal activities that were going on. Number 7. Lori feared that if she walked the street, she would be blank. The answer? Molested. Lori feared that if she walked the streets, she would be molested. Number 8. Owning a house created blank difficulties. Unforeseen. Owning a house created unforeseen difficulties. Number 9. The new movie invited a blank of disapproval. The answer? Torrent. The new movie invited a torrent of disapproval. Number 10. A telephone call told us that employees' picnic was blank until next week. Your answer is postponed. A telephone call told us that the employees' picnic was postponed until next week. Number 11. The blank was filled with records of the past. The correct answer, capsule. The capsule was filled with records of the past. And number 12, it was a blank job for just one person to unload the big truck. The answer, massive. It was a massive job for just one person to unload the big truck. Great. Wow, that was short. So before we end this video, I'd like us to go to the spotlight on. So for our vocabulary for today's spotlight is preserve. Preserve. So would you expect any connection between this word and family? Well, there is. In ancient times, man was master of his household, or in Spanish you call familia. And the person who served him was the woman who had been captured and preserved from slaughter in order to work for the conqueror. In the 1500s, a servant was named or was called a familiar. So when you say preserve, this means a helper or a woman who has been or had been captured and preserved from slaughter or from the hands of the enemy. Wow, that's history. Okay, once again, our spotlight on preserve. So we'll just end here. For your own improvement, I would recommend you to use this spot where you will make your own sentences for each of the new word. So try that one out. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you so much for joining me. See you again next time. Goodbye.